Hello and welcome to an India Today special broadcast that comes to you from the high altitude Kargil War Memorial in Dras. I'm Gaurav Sawant. President Ramnath Kovind, Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, leads the nation in paying respects, tribute and homage to the braves who made the supreme sacrifice of their lives in the 1999 War of Kargil. Over the course of the next half hour, we get you details of the celebrations and the resolve that is being taken to protect India's territorial integrity at all costs.
Any action by the adversary will be met with resolve, courage and bravery unparalleled in the history.
याद करते ही उन लम्हों को रोम रोम मेरा सिहर जाता है। कैसे एक सिपाही बस तिरंगे के लिए मिट जाता है।
Tiger Hill, Tololing, 0.4875, Khalubar, Jubar. There are countless tales of unparalleled valor where our braves pushed the Pakistan army across the line of control and in many instances made the supreme sacrifice of their lives to achieve that aim. Army Commander Northern Command, Lieutenant General Y.K. Joshi, was fighting in this war, a war hero himself. Now he led a motorcycle rally from the Northern Command headquarters in Udhampur to the Kargil War Memorial at Dras. What was the aim? What was achieved? Let's find out in this special report that I filed riding along with the army team from Udhampur to Dras, a distance of 350 kilometers. This is truly a historic occasion. This is celebrating 22 years of India's victory over Pakistan in the Kargil War, celebrating 50 years of India's victory over Pakistan in the 1971 war, and 75 years of India's independence. To mark this occasion, you have 75 motorcycles riding into the Dras War Memorial through South, Central and North Kashmir across the Zojila Pass into Dras. And these motorcycles are being led by Lieutenant General Y.K. Joshi, Army Commander Northern Command, himself a Kargil war hero.
With a loud roar, 25 motorcycles left the Dhruva War Memorial on an approximately 350-kilometer long journey from the Northern Command headquarters at Udhampur to the Kargil War Memorial at Dras. The team of army motorcyclists is being led by Lieutenant General Yogesh Kumar Joshi, Army Commander Northern Command, a Kargil war hero himself. General, what's the aim of this exercise?
Gaurav, it's very important that the brave soldiers of the Indian Army who have sacrificed their life for the country are not only recognized, but also remembered, and also they continue to remain a big inspiration for the current and the future generations of the country.
I had covered the war 22 years ago, and it is a privilege to ride along with the braves, reporting what many soldiers on this journey describe is a pilgrimage to the Kargil War Memorial at Dras.
We are on the national highway during the Kargil war, and of course even now during the standoff with China at the line of actual control. This highway played a very critical role in sustaining our troops at those heights, and that is why just now there is a task that is underway, which is widening this highway, making more bridges.
The 350-kilometer long journey passes through the Chinani Nashri tunnel, described as a boon for all-weather military movement from Jammu to Kashmir and Ladakh, not only easing traffic but also cutting down on travel time. The roar of the motorcycles in the tunnel has to be heard to be believed. The roughly 11-kilometer long tunnel has reduced the distance by approximately 40 kilometers. It has also cut down travel time by more than 2 hours.
So we are at this point of time near Banihal. This is Kazigund, and you have young cadets of the National Cadet Corps and NCC and Boy Scouts who are all here. Now we cross over from Udhampur across to Kazigund, to the Kashmir Valley. We'll tell you how the army commander is riding an open motorcycle all along this journey to the Badami Bagh cantonment in Srinagar.
But the real game changer along the Udhampur-Srinagar National Highway is the Banihal-Kazigund tunnel. This 8.5 kilometer long tunnel has been built at a cost of approximately 2,100 crore rupees. The biggest advantage of this tunnel for soldiers will be bypassing not just the old tunnel but also the Shaitan Nala, which is prone to snowfall and becomes difficult to negotiate in the monsoon. This is the first major symbol of change visible at the tunnel entry point. Little children smiling and waving the tricolour proudly.
There was a time where there'd be fear on these streets in South Kashmir, but now you have all these youngsters waving the tricolour, and with me are some young school children. What's your name? What class are you in?
Sir, I'm in 9th class and my name is Dar Fayaz.
And what do you want to do in life?
Sir, I want to become a doctor.
You want to become a doctor?
Sir.
You have big dreams. So
Yes, sir.
where are you studying and what are you studying?
Sir, I'm studying biology. So, physics or chemistry. It is my own profession. मतलब मुझे इनमें बहुत ज़्यादा interest है इन 3 books में.
The army commander is confident that the situation is improving and peace will be lasting. On this journey with the army commander is Lieutenant General D.P. Pandey, the Kashmir Corps commander, whose forces have played a key role in stabilizing the situation, not just along the line of control in the Kashmir area, but also in the hinterland. He spoke to India today about the security scenario, both along the line of control and in the interiors of Kashmir.
General, what's the security situation at this point of time?
Yeah, I think all parameters of security are very clear indicators that there is a durable peace on. The parameters of violence are absolutely down, virtually about 40-50% of previous year.
Even young soldiers having served in the valley before are surprised seeing this change. We are now heading towards Zojila, one of the most dangerous mountain passes at an elevation of 11,649 feet above sea level. This is one of the most treacherous parts of this highway. We've now reached Zojila. The Kargil War Memorial at Dras is about 2 hours away from here.
We are now entering Ladakh, a very powerful signal that goes out with the army commander and the 3 corps commanders all together entering Ladakh, of course, with this huge now entourage. So 75 motorcycles, 25 that came from Karakoram, the others that came from Srinagar and from Jammu. So 75 motorcycles now right together into the Kargil War Memorial at Dras.
With Lieutenant General Y.K. Joshi, Army Commander Northern Command, are the co-commanders of Nagrota, Srinagar and Ladakh Corps. And yet, no armoured vehicles and no multi-tiered security on the road. The army says this is reflective of the change that is taking place on ground. After a ride of more than 350 kilometers, the army commander and the bikers have reached the Kargil War Memorial at Dras. They paid homage to the brave soldiers who made the supreme sacrifice of their lives, protecting the integrity of India. It's been 22 years since the victory over Pakistan in Kargil, and the guns have long fallen silent in this sector. But the threat remains in Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh on multiple fronts. The journey that started from the Northern Command in Udhampur has now concluded at the Dras War Memorial. Message of this journey is very clear. It is one, to pay homage to our braves who made the supreme sacrifice of their lives to protect the integrity of our country. There is another message, a message to India's adversaries. Should they try any misadventure, there will be consequences. And whether it's a Jawan or a general, they have the same spirit, the same gusto, the same willpower to come on top and defeat any enemy. With cameraman Kripal Singh at the Dras War Memorial, Gaurav Sawant for India Today. The valor of our braves continues to inspire generations of soldiers. The attempt is now to take tales of this valor to inspire generations of fellow Indians. That is all we have time for on this India Today special broadcast from the Kargil War Memorial in Dras. Many thanks for watching.